Gateway concept and rapid fire beacon. Two new ideas designed to increase pedestrian safety. The state and the city revealed what they have planned after KHON2 pressed for answers. Manolo Morales follows up. Manolo?
Joe, the state's gateway concept involves more signs at the crosswalks, while the city is looking at a different type of flashing signal. The State Department of Transportation wants to implement the gateway concept at Pali Highway. That's where 83-year-old Raymond Endo was hit in a crosswalk and later died. The gateway concept was used by the Michigan DOT 4 years ago, and it involves putting fluorescent signs on both sides of the intersection and in between the lanes.
We found when we did this, yielding went up to very high levels. Instead of placing one sign, placing multiple signs was very effective.
Professor Van Houten led the study. He says the number of drivers who stopped for someone trying to cross the street increased dramatically from just 5% without the signs up to 80% with multiple signs. He says it's also inexpensive, with materials costing $700 to $1,200. Installation is 15 to 45 minutes, and it reduces the speed of drivers approaching a crosswalk by up to 7 miles per hour.
We got speed reductions, which reduces the likelihood of a crash and the severity of a crash if one should occur. We got much higher levels of yielding, although results vary from place to place.
He points out that this concept has not been done on 6-lane roads like Pali Highway, but it's easy enough to test it out first. The city says flashing overhead lights did not do enough to improve safety on South King Street. Instead, it's going to install what's called a rectangular rapid-fire beacon, fast flashing lights installed more at eye level. The first one will be at Kamehameha Highway in Kaneohe. Van Houten adds those lights work better if you also put one in the median.
If you only have one sign there, two people stop close to the crosswalk, they screen the sign, essentially.
Right.
Hard to see. So you want to have one in the median side as well, so someone doesn't pass.
Now, we are still waiting to hear from the city on what the cost of that rapid fire beacon. Joe, back to you.
Thanks, Manolo.